Hi there, welcome or welcome back to my cozy corner of the internet. If you watched any of my videos before, you might know that Disco Elysium is my favorite game of all time, and I recently made a video where I talked about games you might like if you miss Disco Elysium, and Esoteric Ebb was one of the games mentioned in that video, and it's one of the few games I haven't played. So I thought, why not? I'm pretty sure I'll love this game. It's inspired by Terry Pratchett's Discworld, and I tried wearing the most medieval piece of clothing I have, and I'm ready. I'm super excited to play this game. So let's go, I guess. New game. This is gonna be... oh, wait. Oof. This screen made me so excited. Wait, the camera position is fine. Maybe I should put it here. Oof, sorry. Is that better? We'll see during the game, but for now this might be better. Sorry, I just touched the camera by accident. I hope the angle isn't too bad. I tried to fix it. Lore. Every shepherd knows the song. It bellows up the river. Earth lives in that sliver of land. Strength measures your natural bodily prowess alongside a testosterone-fueled mindset. As a man, it is only proper for you to hone your figure and its capabilities, but why? The search for meaning is as vital as the struggle towards competency. Luckily, you already know your cause. To protect the innocent, to lead the weak, to sacrifice until nothing but your bones hit the pavement, to literally die. The cleric's unique take on strength. It is imperative to simply explain to these people they have the right to choose. Belief in oneself is just. Wealth is built from within. The haste with which you express a witty remark or notice a nervous glance, and of course your ability to gracefully avoid the consequences of your actions. It's all about risk versus reward. It is that feeling of self-preservation when everything falls apart around you, to grab as much as you can while the grabbing's good. So we can have two proficiencies. Okay. Sorry, just need to decrease the music just a little bit. Constitution measures your natural stamina, both mental and physical. It's how much you can take before going down. The world is harsh and unforgiving. It will beat you to a pulp with words and sticks. So listen to your gut, the instinct that kicks in when you're standing at the pit. It is the voice that speaks nothing but bodily truth. Every choice you make, every emotion you accumulate, can be traced back to the lower half of that stomach of yours. So far, I'm loving the writing. Intelligence measures your ability to recall, store, and process information. It's your logical receptacle and calculator. It's only proper for you to hone this pulsating mass within your skull. But why? Simple. Pure, unadulterated ego. Knowledge rules the world. So too shall you one day lead the weak. Bring your genius to the masses. If they do not bow, they do not deserve you. You know everything about the past, therefore it is only rational you will truly know the future as well. Yes, we're gonna be proficient on this, but what else? I definitely want intelligence. Wisdom. Wisdom measures your awareness, intuition, and ability to understand the world around you, to feel it. You may not know why, but meeting the gaze of another grants you an oh, I think we want wisdom as well. You can read people for good or bad and pick up details others would pass by. It is your belief in the heart of all folk to give and share what you have and be completely and utterly selfless. Confidence and ability to navigate social situations of any kind. In short, it is the force of your unkempt personality, but they don't need to know that. Smooth talk your way into any position of your liking. You can be affiliated with any known faction or thought. Reality is molded around your will. Like a chameleon, become a social operator. Become anything you need to make everyone finally love you. So, we want wisdom and intelligence, I think, but then we're lacking quite important survival skills. We want wisdom, for sure. I want to read people and pick up details others would pass by, definitely. Growing up alone, getting into trouble, training with the Earth Guard, devoting your life and becoming a cleric. Punching bag. You're a farmer's son who grew up in the city. Of course you'd be an outcast. It took time, but eventually you figured out how to cope with it. Troll killer. I don't want to focus on one thing, but this is something I would do. Often ended up at the library. Kind of trying to create a character like me. Little weirdo. You were a novelty to them. The boy who would do or say anything for their attention. You really ever only prayed for that one thing during those lonely years, but the gods did not answer. Oh. Maybe this. For the first time in your life, you are a natural. No one likes you. When you were demoted for the election, no one spoke up against it. But it's fine. You'll be fine. After all, you're used to it. Okay. I guess let's go with this. I would choose this one, but I don't want to focus completely on intelligence and wisdom. I think we need charisma. We need to be way more intelligent. Dexterity. Don't really care for dexterity, to be honest. Strength, sorry. Or dexterity too, actually. Allows you to equip extra items. I love loot, so increased manhood. Yeah, I don't care about strength, I think. Be violent or manly, useful in encounters. The fact that violent and manly can be used as the same meaning. I know it's ironic. I know they did this in an ironic way, but I like it. Just run away, dummy. I think this might be useful. Constitution is needed for HP. Your political party pulled 2% last week and you don't care. Pain is good for you. Higher intelligence lets you prepare more spells, think, plan, and execute an actual plan. Okay. Higher wisdom lets you empower your spells, be kind, and see the good in all folk. Hope of the Asgalian working class. There are no big, bad, evil guys. You get an automatic discount in select stores near you. Win every conversation, say the right thing. Yeah. Okay. I think one more charisma. I want to read everything though. So we have low strength. A low strength cleric is a weak sniveling rat. Is afraid of women. A high strength cleric. Simple as. Wait. A high intelligence cleric votes for the best wizard. You. Despises and envies the gods. Solves every mystery with ease. Knows everything. A low intelligence cleric is both ignorant and confident. Oh no. He's an idiot, duh. This game is gonna make me laugh. A low wisdom cleric is an oblivious fool. Doesn't get people. Fails at spotting trap. Oops. There is a bit of a problem here. High constitution cleric keeps forgetting there's an election. Focuses on the good things in life. A low constitution cleric will die, panics over everything. Can't handle the pain, has no special connection with vaults. I think we're ready. Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. 5 days until the first ever election. An explosion erupts at the heart of the city. No one wants to deal with it, so they send you, the weakest cleric in Norway, yet also an esoteric genius, the perfect man for the job. Complete your quests in any order. Don't be afraid to make interesting choices, and remember to make them all bow down before you. The campaign will take you from level 1 to 6. We'll play for about 5 to 8 sessions. It's been a journey to put this together. I hope you have a good time. And only only 6 strength. Avoid going solo in the dungeon. I love when games break the fourth wall. Now I want to go back and put more points in strength. Speak with that. 3rd level necromancy. You grant the semblance of life and intelligence to a corpse of your choice within range, allowing it to answer the questions you pose. The corpse. Okay. Truth and nothing else, a voice declares. What is your name? Wait, so if we're stupid, we're not gonna know our name. Doesn't sound right. No one calls you by your name. Oh, we failed the strength. Yeah, nobody likes you, boo-hoo. You're often referred to as cleric. So, my name is Cleric. If your name is what they call you, that is it. Could be worse. You answer. Another question from the darkness. What is your occupation? Your senses reach out into the void, a glimmer dangling far, far away. What class am I? Lower class. You are a great spellcaster who will rule the world one day. I'm a goddamn wizard. I'm a cleric. I'm a simple cleric. You lean a little further into being a cleric. Gain 10 XP for choosing this class 2 times. It takes a while before the next question is posed. What is your current goal? Are we dead though? They're using the speak to the dead thing to us, the spell. Which question is this? The 3rd question? We need to find out who blew up the tea shop. Why all these questions? No clue, but you should keep them talking. It's been silent here for far too long. I don't have any strong opinions on tea shops. In fact, I never think of them at all. I like tea shops. They're lovely, yes. You may ruminate further on tea shops at a later date. There is a question to be answered. Your goal is to find the goblin chieftain, is that right? You know it to be true. No reply, no feedback. Then the voice asks, what is your political affiliation? The question strikes your entire consciousness, sending it spinning. If you care for your fellow, vote for the Asgalists. It is the duty of the powerful to lead. That is you, no one else. The free striders, maybe? Then again, you're no revolutionary. Things just move way too fast these days. Elections are exhausting. It hides in the back of your skull a fact that you are bound to be a nationalist, and it frightens you. The pressure. The nationalists, the anarchists, the free striders. I don't know any of these words. I should be in charge as a god king wizard lord. Actually, I'm apolitical. Stay silent. The voice is fading. This is the end. The final question. How did you die? Same way you lived, unable to step out of the uniform. Not for 1 second. Now's your chance. Break free. I fell into divinity. She took me whole. I died when he died. Stay silent until the darkness ends. I'm not dead. This is gonna be good. I have zero idea. Oh. About the gameplay, by the way, I tried to avoid watching any gameplays just so I can experience it fully myself. All I know is the basics, that it's a disco-like and what it's inspired by. I just wanted to play it myself. Get up. Your heartbeat is loud, screaming. Your body aches, it's stiff, as if you've slept 4 days. Your hands dart around your pouch and uniform. Panic, sweat. No spellbook, no mace. Face it, you've been robbed. Your legs shake, tears begin to form. Interact with highlighted words to receive a glossary entry. Do I remember remember everything? Yes, everything is off, but your memory is intact. Your quest was given yesterday. Remember, the tea shop. The tea shop? Yep, the tea shop that blew up. Easy job. You'll be done in a day or two. Just a job? Ah, so I've done this before. A quest? I like those. Wait, how much time do I have? So, to be clear, I need to figure out who blew up some random tea shop? Time only advances when you make new choices in dialogues. Oh. So, that advanced the time? Yeah. Your previous experience lies more in some basic Earthguard militia service, as well as a few years at the Towers. The Towers, the home base of the Order of Arcane Clerics of Norwich, also known as Cleric. Oh my god, so many highlighted words. Cleric, a servant of a god, deeply devoted and spiritually connected, typically a divine spellcaster given power through their deity. Divine, one of the three players of magic. It is represented by the sacred, the faith of all folk, their souls, and is granted by gods who once walked among us. No way back? That doesn't sound too good. That's very ominous. You feel dizzy. The weight of the Earthguard uniform, a dull pain takes hold. Your body aches. Its contents rotting. Contents. You must consume an apple now. Okay. They will suggest, inform, and offer unique paths. Trust them at your own risk. So, Constitution offered an apple. I'm so very confused. That's usually the case. Your mind is ungodly powerful. Get yourself together, one step at a time. Questing tree. Ooh. Ooh. Practically your face. Don't take it off. Can we though? No, I will not. Behold. Engage. You stare at a blue rag. It's draped over the outline of a someone. Underneath, you find the cold corpse of a human. Human, tall and beautiful, like yourself, known as the pest of the coast by those who are less inclined to reproduce like rabbits. The coast, also known as Yours Realm. It is a strip of land divided into 8 bands. The further inland you go, the closer you get to the infinite wastes. It is theorized to be a ring or half sphere due to the bend of the horizon. Band, an esoteric divide splits circular coast of Yor into 8 geographic areas, commonly known as bands. Each band has unique esoteric and natural traits and stretches from the coast to the infinite wastes. Askani Bloods. Askan, one of 8 bands along the coast. It is a cold, mountainous realm. It is your home, also referred to as Askani. His complexion shows nearly no decay, most likely under the effect of a preserving spell. Yeah, this guy looks fresh, like he could just sit up and talk to you. If you select a dice choice, you then roll a 20-sided die. If you get the same or higher as the DC, then you succeed on that roll. Pretty sure... I was gonna say, pretty sure we can. Harsh scars cover the skin. Signs of being either a hard worker or a careless worker litter his skin. The moment you touch it, black veins appear over its skin. A feeling of impending doom comes over you. Your stomach drops. Undead spellcaster of immense power, created and sustained by consuming the souls of mortals. They're capable of eternal life and terrifying esoteric might. Ah! Oh no. You have 1 HP. Barely. I mean, we almost died. You need to look deeper into this. What the hell kind of magic is cast on this thing? Something horrific, truly evil. 2nd level necromancy spell. I guess would be an advanced animation ritual, but you have no knowledge of such dark spells. Perhaps you could learn more? It's okay to loot him, right? Yeah, why not? Ready? If you can suffer the loss of moral integrity. Moral integrity? It's a dead guy. He's not gonna need his stuff, obviously. Okay, we need to eat something actually for HP. Behold, an apple. Garden apple. 1 HP. Consuming it will save your soul. Save my soul. We need 6 more of those. What is that? A divine shrine covered in apples. Oh, so maybe this is like a full HP zone then? In rotten apples. A sacred shrine left in this state? Can I pray here? To what exactly? There are many gods listening to our prayers always. So I can pray to some random gods? You may pray as you wish. This is giving me a headache. Politics is exhausting. Remove the apples. So Norwich is the central city of Ascani and the last base of humanity. It was founded upon the historical event in Norwich. Okay. You feel small. To cast spells, you must first prepare them at shrines. Prepared spells can be cast when the cleric has a reason to do so, either in or out of dialogues. Can't I heal here? Not precisely. The gods do not usually grant divine interventions for minor injuries. It's not minor, I'm dying. Do you think they care? If you want healing, you have to do it yourself. Oh. Attempt a prayer of healing. We're gonna fail. Oh, we still fails. Oh, that's not bad. Contemplate the tea shop. Earth, Father of Norwich. A dwarf of a low caste born deep in the Lake Morass tunnels. When he attained divinity, he crushed the kingdoms and formed the Asgel Folkham Forge. A trickster goblin who united the tribes of Ascani during the Divine Era. Walking God is a term used to describe the divine avatars who rose and fell in and around the Divine Era. Most major religions on the coast today are built around these figures, and their influence can be felt everywhere. Earth was the last known walking god when he faded 27 years ago. Preparing spells. To the right, you may view a list of all your available spells. In order to cast spells, you need to first prepare them. I think we're already full, right? Yeah. We have incense. Can be used to recover first level spell slots. Apple crowns. Organ disposal. Tattered cloak. The cloak is sprawled upon the iron slab. As you grab it, you immediately feel the dampness spreading into your clothes. It was once yours. I'm not a rogue. That's not one word, though. I really love my pouch of holding. Oh my god, so many information. Norwegian crown, the official currency of Norway. Suffered heavy inflation during the years after Earth's passing. A meal is somewhere between 5 to 20 crowns. A cheap month's rent is 100 crowns. Spellbook is 50 crowns. So, half of the rent. An average salary outside the city is up to 300. What's this scroll here? Divine scripture where it does not belong. Shield of faith. A very important piece of paper. Voting cards. A guy, he looks indecisive. I don't think I want to talk to him. No, don't poke him. What is your name, sir? Identify yourself, citizen. Attack the zombie? No. Probably a work zombie, although it has been illegal to employ undead since the Bone Purge. Bone Purge, a citywide effort to stop necromancers from outcompeting mortal staffed factories. You're very rude. Did you know that? I'm thinking of voting for the Nationalists. The Free Strider Revolution will be good for this city. Everything surrounding this so-called democratic process is madness. Democratic. Through magical dictatorship. Let's go with this one this time, before I chose the Angelist. Your genius will enlighten the masses. It simply must be. Am I boring you? Should I defeat this zombie? That would be pretty scary. Can we pass though? I cannot reach that. This guy, he just won't move. Well, I guess he has an owner somewhere. So maybe we can get rid of him without... Maybe he can get rid of him. Good morning, cleric. The view looks good. Mushrooms, probably edible. How can I engage with an empty pot? Looking inside, you find this pot to be empty. Most contain strange herbs or ashes. This one does not. There is fear. You must grow sturdier. Another corpse here. What are these? Do not consume these sludgy liquids. Your fate one day. Your left is marked across the bands. Today it is a universal sign of magic. Incense. What's that? A spell book? Ruined prayer book. The book is ruined. Most of the pages, while dry now, have been completely drenched in salt water. By earth. This is your prayer book. So many hours wasted. You would have to rebind the whole thing. It is ruined. You flip the tome open. There are fine and handwritten letters scattered across the pages. You can read these symbols, but they're in all draconic Diminorian, the common language of man, and spread across the coast during the Arcane Era to become the lingua dominans in trade and politics. I'm so focused on the lore. Okay. So we'll come back after not too much reading. So many books, basic manuals, arcanist histories, novels. The books taunt you bookishly. So it's currently 9. How much time will we spend on reading a book? Five rulers of 5 districts. They're the Coin Lord, the Home Lord, Shield Lord, Food Lords, and Law Lords. The book begins with a lengthy essay about the foundation of Narukian cultural values. It's really like a guide, if anything, on what a Narukian person is, how their values come from various tribes in the old country, and how together they have formed something greater under earth, to give away the old and embrace the new. Although, of course, there were many direct ways, the state at the time made sure that the old didn't remain in the shadows. Violence and oppression at times. That's a long ass forward. I mean, an intelligence person, an intelligence cleric such as me saying that's a long ass forward. This is a really great book. This book doesn't deserve your toxic presence. If you were stronger, more capable, then perhaps you could have carried that weight. You really want the book. One day it could be yours. This is very confusing. I'm just putting back the book. There's some issues with stealing going on here. Just ignore it. Read a little and the large. In the old ways, when dragons ruled the skies and titans wandered the earth, there lived a gnome named Abacus, known far and wide as a half-wit. Whether by fate or folly, he often found himself in the oddest of places, and so it was that he stumbled into a deep valley of Asken. This valley was home to Kaimor, the Mist Titan, a colossal being with fur as thick as the ancient forests and limbs that clutched the very mountains. His upper body was hidden in, or perhaps made of, the swirling mist that filled the valley. But on this day, the valley was not the serene refuge it had once been. The air was thick with ash, the rivers ran black, and the trees stood as charred husks. The Red Dragon of Asken, his rise to power through trickery and betrayal, is legendary. Okay, I'll read the other book later. Human, no cause trouble. Not causing any trouble. By the way, my camera is blocking my HP and the time. That's it. It's where my camera is currently. It just shows day 1, 9:11. And I have 6 HP out of 8. That's it. So I guess it's fine, right? If it was here, you would not see the spells. I don't know. Maybe it can be like here. Oh, let's see. When I film... No, I don't want to go upstairs yet. When I film a second part of this, I'll choose better for now. I just realized I've been recording for like an hour and the camera has been there the whole time, so I hope it's fine. An unlocked chest full of strange rocks. So many trinkets here. Chief of Security. Cannot read. Oh, we can behold. We need 20 for that. I need a break. Oh, I love this system. This one is quite hostile. Stay on your feet. His expressionless eyes seem to keep watch at all times. He's obviously determining where to strike for you to die as quickly as possible. How humane. Trifle? Pickpocket item. No, thanks. Master say you behave. Short question, go. Who are you? I mean, it's the chief of security. You wouldn't actually shoot me, would you? No promise. It's not that cute though. It's a bit scary actually. My crossbow, not yours. Allowing the free use of arms and magic below a reasonable amount. What does reasonable amount mean? That question is why a complete disaster. Just take the crossbow. Try to convince the kobolds. $16, it's really high. Should we try? Ah. Please? No. Try to convince the kobolds. Can we try again? No. We need a break. Oh no, don't. We can try again later then. Who are you? So far, we failed every single dice roll in the game. Every single one. Blood starts to drip down your chin. He's baffled. Your actions have surely made a mark upon his dark soul. You've somehow managed to make the stoic kobold speechless. Congratulations. The kobold stares at you. Big boom. Big boom. When it happened, I was on Waterlane on mission. Waterlane, the largest trade port in Norway, located in a massive tunnel piercing the center of Tolstad. It is a so-called marvel of dwarven engineering, and it's the reason so many people commute to Tolstad over the many bridges, considered as one of the great crafted wonders of the world. Milk? Doing milk. Deliver. You deliver milk. Yes, side hustle. Where does the milk come from? Cows. And where do you get the cow milk? Market. Who buys the milk? Humans, Orlain humans, they pay many for fresh milk before dawn. Do kobolds produce milk? No. They're draconic in nature. They lay eggs. Do you like milk? No. You're missing out. The kobolds doesn't seem to crave the white liquids, despite your comments. Can I have some milk? No. I don't have anything else to ask about milk. Okay. We should totally find out more about this. Could be a big money maker. What's that? A pocket watch. Yours? It is mine. It is mine. Oh. Well, we should take this off. This silver-lined timepiece never shows the correct time of day. It is always at least 10 hours out of alignment, no matter how anyone tries to correct it. I don't wear stuff like that. You've unlocked a quest branch. Look at the list of parties. Party of Norwich, the inheritors of Earth's oil. Oh, so we can actually run for election? You can input whatever you want. There are about a dozen other large parties in Norwich. Most have been subsumed over the last few years. How does this thing work? After you pick it up at a district office, you only need to check the box of one of the 5 parties. It's time for a damn revolution. Keep storage. Journal. Oop. Spellbook. Shield of Faith. Behold. The pale man handles corpses in a basement, a typical self-employed city contractor. You remember hearing about this man. He used to be a dentist and a surgeon. His study into the magical realm is immense, far beyond your capabilities. Some of these texts he surrounds himself with would suggest he can cast 5th or even 6th level spells. Couldn't be higher, could it? Neutral evil. What was he? Oh, sorry. I just want to behold. We don't know yet. Trifle. Charm person. Just got a spell from him. Engage. The pale man sits hunched over a stack of forms, busy at work, his pencil slowly filling out line after line. Up and about, are we? Wonderful. I'm Wiskin, local entrepreneur and proprietor. I cannot. Proprietor of this lich house. It appears you don't really belong here, but if there is anything I can do, cleric, just let me know. He smiles at you. Yet his eyes say something else. Bow before this creature. I have a lot of questions. Perfectly understandable. I died, didn't I? Those fishermen who brought you here certainly thought so. Not that I blame them. You weren't exactly in prime condition. Prime condition? You're always in your prime condition. You never are. What's that? Thoughts? They'd caught you in their net, believe it or not. Such a strange tale. So, not dead, just a bit wet. Wait, how did you end up in the river? How did I end up in a river? I'm afraid I don't have much to tell. Perhaps you fell off one of the bridges to Tolstad? You are on Tolstad right now. There are 7 bridges over River Torna, connecting Tolstad to the rest of the city. I would have never fall. It must have been an assassination attempt. Perhaps there is an esoteric explanation to all of this. Perhaps. You would know, cleric. Oh, just realized the camera, in fact, might be blocking some dialogue for a long time. Sorry. For a long time. That will be fixed in the next part, I promise. I hope this is fine. We'll see if this one is fine. Might even be better here in the corner. Don't really need to see the XP bar, I think. Who were these fishermen? Where can I find these fishermen? River guilders, I believe. They did not look like poachers, so my guess would be that. So I'm in fact alive. The pale man stops for a moment. He looks you up and down. Yes, I believe you are. This is impossible. I require assistance with some things. I don't know where to go. So, what do you know about spellcasting? You called me cleric? Lady Miska Sageleaf is her name. She's down in the Goblin Garden. They call her the Dragon of Tolstad. The goblins live in a garden? Well, not quite. You'll see when you get there. And when you do, make sure to pay your respects. Lady Sageleaf is a powerful ally. My prayer book is ruined. Yes, I noticed. You should speak with Shen, down on Water Lane View, a bookbinder. It'll cost you, but he could fix it right up. As a cleric, you obviously only need your faith to cast spells, but I'm sure a spellbook won't hurt in the long run. Can you teach me magic? A slight smirk creeps onto his face. I sadly don't have time for a proper lecture at the moment. After the election, I could make time if you're interested. Until then, you're free to browse my collection, he says, glancing at the many books along the western wall. And of course, you've already gotten your hands on my copy of Charm Person. I'm sure it will be of use to you, cleric. He wonders if your head is still filled with water. As a wizard, you memorize your spells before casting them. As an arcane cleric, you must memorize your spells during prayer at a shrine. There's one downstairs by the apples. Where can I find more shrines? There's the Temple of Earth, of course. It's just up the stairs past the pillar. There's also one on Water Lane View, I believe, past the trade post. You'll find more hidden around every corner, I can promise you that. How do I get more spells? You could spend time learning them, drafting pages out of the palace archives, or the great library in the towers, since you obviously would have some access to that. However, I don't believe you have time for either of those options, so I would suggest the other route. Spell scrolls. Tolstad is filled with all kinds of strange cache, so you'll probably encounter more by just looking around. If you get your hands on a scroll, then just memorize it. That was cringy, the way I posed. If you want to practice, feel free to cast anything non-lethal on my servants. Can I try casting on you instead? He stares at you. A glare. Waste of a spell slot, I'm afraid. You believe him. He does not wish to elaborate further. Ominous. Who the hell is this guy? You called me cleric. I did, yes. I am the cleric. Good for you. The path of being a cleric is becoming even more familiar. Though I'd love to ask, what type of cleric are you? Type? Yes, if you're a clergyman, you might run a congregation for a local religion or deity. Then there are clerics of the bureaucratic variety, city officials speaking for the religious state. Rules are meant to be broken. You're not some stiff councilman. You, however, must be an arcane cleric. No, I'm the chosen one. The pale man stops and ponders your response. Chosen? For what? To rule. To save the world. To die. To save the world. An eyebrow raised, almost like he takes your statement seriously. What a good person you are, cleric. Good luck with that. There's a zombie in your basement. The city below the city. The vast ruins found underneath Norway. Most define it as the parts of the city not yet civilized, although there is a legal definition set in place for each individual's district. However, I will have to take this up with Lady Sageleaf. I pay good crowns for the halfway bridge tribe. Okay. The apples? Fascinating behavior. You don't seem very alarmed about this. Isn't that right, Ost? Prepare to attack? You're a criminal harboring zombie workers. You need to be punished. Attack? That zombie is clearly working for you. That's illegal. You're doing something weird here. I don't like it one bit. I greatly apologize for putting you in this situation. It's my neglect that led to this undead creature entering the tower. No, you're... He won't let you get a word in. Amazing. The pale man is twisting the entire situation. Smart. If there is anything unbecoming about my business here, it shall be uncovered and unveiled. Holy shit, he just keeps going. Thank you very much for your service, cleric. It is because of great men like you that the city still stands. Resist his incredible oratory power. Can we do it? We need 17. Cleric, with all due respect, perhaps you should see a professional. His comment hits you in the heart and soul. Your legs are shaking. What belongings? No weapons. You do not need arms in this city, you need a heart. Oh, shut up. A good blade can make anyone speak. Cities are always my favorite parts in these games. So many people to talk to. Is that the end? What does the note say? Opens at 6. No, okay. Palazos, oppressive landlords. Lawful neutral. Oppressive, he's a good landlord. He takes care of his tenants. He makes sure there's a decent amount of service being done, maintenance, safety checkups. He's nowhere near the worst landlord in Tolstad alone. Yet he holds the key to shelter. It's unearned wealth. Yet he's but a person in the system. Should we limit a private citizen's ability to leverage his investments for profits? Should the free market dictate how and where folk get to live? Is this merman a bad person for playing his hand in a world built upon the whims of capital? You do not know, but everyone has an opinion. So many people to talk to. This crate has something in it. That looks good. Okay, let's go back to the exits of street art. Getting rich from the crates. That looks really good. So, what's going on here? Hello. Man at work. Oh. Lawful neutral, he stands by his ideals with gut and little else. A push will earn his respect, that's his way. He knows his privilege, he hates it. His ideal clashes with his blood. A devoted Asgel gives everything he has to support the cause. Okay, so those two are the leaders. Around the amphitheater scene, you see a number of dwarves hard at work. They're constructing a banner of some kind, carrying a bright green flag. Damn, that's a lot of goods. I'm sure you worked very hard for your position. Ah, this orc looks like a book character from Legends and Lattes. I was imagining her like this. She's an orc, so... Circle square conflicts. Check the papers. Surely the dwarves have screwed up somewhere. Ah, I clicked the wrong option. Isn't it a bit macabre to hold a rally on top of a morgue? I thought it was a dentist. Can I see the papers? Oh, we can definitely pass this. Oh, come on! Come on, I want to screw you guys over. I want to so much. I want to see who's in the right. Oh, come on. Spend 1 charge. Please. Please. Why am I failing everything? Okay. I'm an expert. Yes, also I'm on your side. He repeats louder. Are you now? Now hit him with, I'm your best shot at getting out of this. Okay, let's see. Let's see what's going on. A formal permission of public gathering. It contains a lot of legal nonsense, making it difficult to parse. Magazine paper. Permission of public gathering accepted. Examine it in detail. You scan the text again, checking for spelling, phrasing, and terminology. It is perfect, not a single error, except the dates. It says their rally is supposed to be held on the 16th. The document is perfectly legal, but it's expired. Yeah, it's expired. Sorry. I personally had this signed by the magistrate 2 days ago, after this supposed expiry date. They must have done it on purpose. Or it was an honest mistake. As if, real convenience. Bah! The dwarf shouts onto the amphitheater. It doesn't matter whether Darrow fucked us or not, we're here and they can't make us leave. And I hope for your sake you're not the sorry lad she's hired to do the deed. I'm the dispenser of justice. I'm the dispenser of justice. As brittle as a boar. Okay. I think I'll stop here for the part 1. Because usually the city, the open world parts are... I mean, I just want to check out every single corner, every single thing, every single crate will be looted. So I think... What do we have to do? Let's see. Questing. Oh, at 6 we have the inn. We're gonna meet so many characters, and I just feel if I go into exploring the city, this video will not end before 5-hour mark, so we'll explore the city in part 2. Let me know if you would like a part 2, and I will happily film more. I hope you enjoyed this first look into Esoteric Ebb. I really enjoy the writing so far. It's quite funny. It's definitely not like Disco Elysium in the tone of writing, which, you know, I didn't expect. I knew it was a completely different tone. It's a bit more humorous, which I like. I don't want to play something depressing in the middle of summer, so I think this will be a good game to play through together. And yeah, I'll see you very soon with another cozy video. Until then, stay cozy and bye bye!